So I'm out on the roof. It's quite the view, actually. Perfect day. I better focus because I am on a roof. Here is what I'm trying to do. This is the skylight that's been leaking. It had a 10-year warranty, but it still leaks almost every spring. So I'm trying to build a box over top. To insulate it. So I'm gonna put some foam insulating board and also to cover it in the hopes that it doesn't happen again. They did come and they obviously put caulking around. Maybe that will help, but I'm not taking any chances. They just repaired the damage and it was messy and I don't want it to ever happen again. So I kept this piece of roofing metal, dirty, but it should serve. I just started and I'm already over it. Anyway, I went to Home Depot. I got 2 brackets as well as 2 1-inch foam pieces because I couldn't fit bigger ones in my car. And then I got 2 pieces of wood, pressure treated. I got them a little higher so that I could fit the foam over the window. And let's get started. I just used my saw to cut the foam like butter. Like butter. Couldn't be more perfect. So as you can see, I have my pieces. I have these slats cut in case I have space for them over top of the foam. In retrospect, I wish I would have made this piece the long piece because the snow butts up against this, but we're just trying to get this done before it snows tomorrow. Okay. So I was thinking, like, ideally these brackets would be on the outside edge, but there's always this. Anyway, doesn't matter. Okay, so you always want to make sure it's obviously flush because it's going to be adjacent to this piece after. It's clearly going to go this way, which is going to be great because this adds a lot of support, obviously, having a metal piece like that. Probably still going to screw in from the outside as well. Okay. So, made the box after a second trip to Home Depot because I didn't get enough brackets, which was just dumb. Now I'm frustrated because like everything, it takes longer than expected. I spent a lot of time looking for brackets rather than just going out to buy them. Luckily, I live close to Home Depot. Anyway, in addition, I want to add this plastic that came when I bought this mattress cover. I think it's going to make a handy little vapor barrier. I'm just gonna cut it to size to reduce how much stuff I have to do. This is actually perfect dimension. I can just give her a little wrapoids around here. Okay. No, that's actually good. Yeah, good. Okay, something going right here. Actually, I do have to say, it only cost $50-something so far. And for me, that's actually pretty good because most of the time. Okay, just a general trim. I'm gonna do some of the stuff on the roof to avoid how heavy this is because I have to carry it by myself. So let's get all packed up and ready to go on the roof, if I can. Oh, thank God it fits. Would have been bad if it didn't fit. Okay. Ooh. Yes! Perfect fit. I left it a bit, tiny bit wider. Why am I cleaning it? Ah, no! Okay. my plastic. All right. Okay, I'm happy with the fit. Gotta say, it's gonna be better than what it was. Okay, I'm wondering if I should add slats on it. Okay, I'm literally gonna spare you guys what it took to cut the metal sheeting with tin snips. Nightmare, but it's over. So tin snips, they're the leftovers. There's my piece. I'm not gonna lie to you, the edge is so sharp and jaggedy, but I got what I needed. Okay, so I have a slat holding down the foam core. I've added this vapor barrier just to ensure water and also to help with the insulation factor. This is a little demanding physically being on the roof and everything, but I'm just stapling it down with this staple gun. That part's pretty easy. And then I'm gonna add the roofing bit. Well, somehow I made it too short, so I've had to adapt the design, and I'm gonna use some of the cutoff to do a raised area. It might actually be better in the long run. I'm saying that because I have nothing else to say. I'm adding these screws, which I had left over from my other project, to tack this all down. It's an old piece. I should have cleaned it, but I'm exhausted right now. So I'm adding this piece to create a slope so that the piece that's overlapping goes the right way for drainage. Overall, I think it's super well done for utilizing the materials I had and not spending too much. I actually think the error, even though it might not look pretty, is actually a better design as far as weather than what it would have been. And we shall see in the spring, but it's definitely better than what has been happening. At least it's still daylight out. Maybe for only a few more minutes, but over and out. One drawback is how dark the bathroom is now, but I guess it can't be avoided.